And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight.
Their last game, it was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able.
Well, talk about starting the game with a bang, boys.
Yeah, Matt, and there's a reason this guy is leading off tonight. He can flat out fly, as you can see here.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Torres is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
These are the stats the oppositions look at.
He's become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. LeMahieu takes his lead at third with 1 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third.
So there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 8th home run on the season for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He grounds it sharply to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 2 and the A's nothing. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Semien is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
This is on the ground over to first. He's right there. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brett Gardner goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Striding in, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan? Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or all 81 home games, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
the 1-0. Two balls and a strike. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A bouncer to the left side. Torres picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Urshela.
Third.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Laureano is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Digging in now, Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
2 out with the man at first. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Up next for the Yankees.
And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 4-0. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Sheldon Noisy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. And the pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
So now to the plate, Austin Allen. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 4-1. So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotti is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So digging in now, Brett Gardner comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And he fouls this one off. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there for strike 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Hicks going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. 4th home run here in the early going, and the A's get a bit closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Manny B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Torres has it, and that's the 2nd out. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors. Digging in, Luke Voigt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio.
Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Simeon. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the first. And that misses for ball 1. Line towards center field. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now batting, Chad Pinder. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Sheldon Noisy will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Count even now at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. A runner on first with 2 away. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Now in the box, Torres is set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses. 2-2.
2-2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Digging
the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Lou Trevino will come on out of the bullpen, as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Runners on first with 1 down. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's Brett Gardner now. A shot down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
0-1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit out towards second, gloved by LeMahieu. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. 1 out, nobody on. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Torres scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Ready now, Marcus Semien. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the A's 2. New inning set to get underway. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Luke Voit, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now here it comes.
The count is 1-2. Ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Gio Urshela. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. The Scotty's on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Matt Olson is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch, taken for a ball. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 4-2. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Striding into the box, Torres. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 1 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit high and deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, 6th home run on the season for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in and looking for more, Chad Pinder. He singled his last time up. The 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Sheldon Noisy is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Mike Tuchman is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing right.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 1-for-2 in this one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And he misses there. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 22.
Chad Green takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Chad Green.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Laureano is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. And the deficit remains 5-2. J.B. Wendelken enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Aaron Hicks.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
2-1.
Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle, and there's a base hit as well as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the ninth.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Standing in, Gio Urshela. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Ready once again, Stephen Piscotty. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. But there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
First pitch on its way. Matt Olson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing hard liner to left center. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of that bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
5-2 the final score tonight. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jordan Montgomery takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Chad Green hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.